Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Welcome to Thursday. Here we are, a lot of people's favourite day of the week because, of course, with it being Thursday, you know what that means. It's cartload day, although I would challenge that now because I think a lot of people like a Friday as well, don't they? Because of Friday Night Live. I'm going to get FOMO tomorrow, definite FOMO. But anyway, here today, Cartload live at 5. It's a bit of a Cartload Reloaded show tonight where you're going to see some of the best deals of recent times and the return of Bargain Corner. For the next couple of hours though, a brand new launch for you as we continue Christmas in July. Loads of great launches last week and indeed this week. And today we are all about the shaker tags. That was my shake. So we're launching the Christmas shaker tags today, which include one of my absolute faves, the shaky Santa beer. Shake this beer around. Sorry about that. So we've got the brand new collection. We've got a Showstopper option for you as well, with already over 10% of that Showstopper option gone, and loads more besides. Also, I must just mention before we say hello to the lovely Debbie, in this show we need you to comment away, say hello, ask some questions, because if you do, we will be giving away 2 of Debbie's demos to 2 lucky winners. And do make sure that you come back tonight as well for Cartload, because seeing as I'm going away on me jolly holes tonight, I thought it'd be quite nice if I left and gave you some of my holiday money. So I've got £25 left over. So we're going to be giving that away to one of you tonight in the form of a voucher to spend with us here at Crafters Companion, and I'm taking all of the credit for that. You're welcome. Love you guys. Gonna miss you a lot. 25. Right, so that's later though. In this show, it's all about the shake, and here to shake with me for the next 2 hours, it is the one and only Debbie McGiggle Shaker Fisher. Shake.
Yes. Are you ready to get your shake on, Ben?
I am. I'm already shaking.
Shaky beard.
Do you shaky beard? Go on.
Yes, I love these.
They're so cute, aren't they?
I love the simplicity of them. I love that there's something different. I love that you can craft with the kids. I love that fact that you can actually use them as a real tag, put them on your presents. You're going to start making them now, and you're going to have loads of tags ready for Christmas to put on all your presents. And then, if you really want to, you could use them to put on your cards, to ornate different embellishments. You can hang them on your tree. You can make a little bunting. There is so many things you can do with these, and they are simply so easy to do.
Yeah, I think you're going to fall in love with these. And the brilliant thing that you'll see in just a second as well is that the price, whether you go Showstopper or collection today, is hopefully within the majority of people's budgets. A really nice priced up collection for you. Do you want to look at the boards first, or do you want to look at some samples with Debbie? Samples with you, Debbie. Come on, what we got?
Samples, yes. Look at these. I mean, they are super cute. There are 1 die set, so you get everything you need in them. So whether you're putting them onto a present or something, whether you are using them on your cards, these are just a little concept suite that we've had done just to show you them in black and white. Love this idea. Look, decorating your front of your cards.
Love
really
that.
Cute. What about using multiple times as well on your cards? So a really nice way. You could put a little message. You could put an eye, a heart, and you, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah,
so,
I love that.
For your Christmas. But if you just want to make your shaker tags out of them, I've got plenty on here that the design team have made for us. I love the fact that you've got your ball die in there, as well as your snow globe. So pretty much sort of using the same one, but using it in different ways.
Yeah.
So you're actually getting 5 different types out of here, which are amazing. The Snowflake, super cute. Love this one. So there's a shaker on both sides of this. So I think that's a really good idea. Backing 2 shakers together. And then you've got another one here in your blues. The Santa, I think, is just going to be everyone's favourite.
So cool.
It's very cute, isn't it? I love the stocking. I think the stocking's really cool, that one. I think multiple times on a card's going to look amazing. And I love the fact that you don't have to just make a red Santa. You can do him green, you can do him blue. What about decorating these sort of types of cars, these
Nice.
little bag, purse. How cute does that look? And actually, I think that could be used all year round, couldn't it? She could put a little shaker booty on there. Could be a baby's christening or something, couldn't it? And you could do it.
Did you just say shake your booty?
Colours. No, a shaker booty.
Oh, right,
like
sorry.
Like in a booty for a baby booty. You could shake your booty, Ben. He'll be shaking his booty when he gets back from Turkey, won't he? Yeah. You've got booty on the brain, haven't you? Booty and teeth. I love this. Just actually doing it as an embellishment for your card, not even putting the little hanger on there. So these are all sort of card designs that you've got here. There's that stocking again. Look how cute that
That's
sample
so cool.
is. That's amazing. And then another one like that with baubles. Look at that one. How beautiful is that? So if you've got anything where you've got your twigs coming out, that literally looks like the Christmas tree, doesn't it? I love that one. And then I have to say, I think this one is absolutely gorgeous, and Leslie has done this for us. Look at that.
OMG.
I know, making a snowman and making that snow globe as his belly. So many different designs we've got. So there's a little cracker there, so you can use them for your crackers. Love this one as well. I mean, you can see we've got just some amazing samples, all looking super cute, and you can use them however you want, but they are simple to do, and we will show you very soon how to put them together.
Janice Watson's already bought the Showstopper and extra sequins. They are right up my street, says Janice. Christmas! That's what she says. Christmas! Hello, let's say a few to Radical Rachel, who joins us as our social superstar today. Laurie says, another great launch day. Hello from Gilbert, Arizona. Hello. Hello also to Jeffrey Langley. Happy Thursday all. Trying to stay cool. It's 7 a.m. and already 80 degrees here in New Hampshire. Wow. Mary Beth says hi from Minnesota. Kirsty D's in from just up the road. Christine Mahoney says good morning. Good morning. Hello also to Lois in Ohio. Cindy Thompson, who says, I love waking up to watch you two. Well, that's very kind of you.
That's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
It's nice. Amelie's in. Linda Seals says, hello everyone. Yesterday was my 74th birthday. Well, I hope you had a lovely birthday. He said, I have loved CC for years and my craft room is packed with their products. Amelie says, I'm quite excited for this Showstopper. And Rachel Burkett says, I love you two together. You bring sunshine to every day.
That is so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And hi to Stephen, who says, the shakers look cool. They do. And here they are. All the dies that you're going to get on the board. So, I mean, you've seen all of the really cool projects with Debbie, but this is what you're going to be getting as far as your hardware is concerned. So tons of dies in there to be able to make your shakery snowflakes, your shakery snow globes, your shaker baubles, the stocking. Father Christmas with the shaker beard, I just think is absolutely ingenious. And you've got loads of decorative elements there as well. Lovely for the fact that you've got plenty of options as well with your circles. So again, you can sort of come outside of Christmas with those too. I was just thinking when Debbie was showing that first one of the cards with the circles on, with the three circles side by side, could be, I don't know, maybe portholes from a ship potentially, you know, if you were going on holiday or something like that. Doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. You've got plenty of options here with all of the dies that are included. Now the Showstopper element brings you, for an extra £10 or $20, you're getting £29 or $40 worth of extra stuff on top of that. And what's really nice about this is that we've brought you a load of goodies which are going to work wonderfully with the shakers. So you're going to get your sequins in here anyway. All right, so those are included, your Yuletide sequins. But then for an extra £10 or $20, we're going to give you your cardstock from the 12 days of Christmas, always handy. For making your shakers, acetate. You're getting your 12 sheets of that included, plus we're giving you more sequins. Those are the sequins from the Cosmic Collection, so you've got kind of options when it comes to what you're going to be filling your shakers with. And we're going to give you one of the biggest rolls of foam on a roll ever, 10 metres of foam on a roll, no less. And all of...
Foam on a roll,
foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey! I have not done that for ages.
I know, nor have I, and I just thought, we've got to do it. We've got to do it. It's on the Showstopper. You can't have a Showstopper foam and a roam song. They've shut the door on us.
Tracy's just shut the
door on us.
That is outrageous.
How rude.
Tracy. She's ignoring me. I said, all of that for £23.18 or $34.16.
I've just seen that price.
Bonkers price, right?
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Wow.
So that
Yeah.
you can understand why over 10% of the stock has gone. And let me just tell you, it's a big stock, but it's not massive. So if you like the idea of the Showstopper, you can do that. If you do just want the shaker tags on their own, we do have that option available for you as well, I believe. If you just want those without the Showstopper goodies, and you'll be amazed at what you can pick those up for. 15 quid. £15, 18p, or $18.16. So whichever way you want to go, get them now is what I would say, because it's going to be a very, very popular deal. Thank you to Wendy, who's already got them. She says, good morning, Ben, Debbie, Team Social, CTV, and all the crafters. The Showstopper has jumped into my basket this morning. And Linda says, I love that song. Well, thank you, Linda, so much. It's one we used to do ad infinitum a few years ago, and then a few people were like, oh, not that song. So it's nice just to bring it back just the once, although I can't guarantee that we won't be doing it again later on during the show.
Or to do a different version.
From on a roll, do 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 do. From on a roll, do 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 do. From on a roll, do 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 do. From on a roll. Yeah. Shall we see our first demo with these, do you think?
Let's do it, yes, absolutely. So yours will come to you like this. So they come in your package and they come on this double-sided bit. And as these have already, I think Sarah's had these for HSM, they fall off a little bit.
Okay.
So, and then you sort of, and the last thing you want to do, you don't want to be losing any of the little bits. So what I would recommend and what I have done, I'm going to do that later. Do that later. I'll bring this in. I put mine on one of my magnetic sheets.
Good idea.
I'll just keep it in my folder. And I've literally cut the back of the pack. So if I bring that pack back in, just on the back here, gives you a reference of them. So it just means that then you know how to put them together. Not that you wouldn't know how to put them together, but when you've got lots of these little dies, it's nice to know which bits go where and what you have. So I've just spread mine out like this. So to start with, I'm going to use the snow globe.
Yes.
So the snow globe, I love this one because you can use it obviously for your ball and you can use it for your snow globe. And you get two different inserts. So you've got this sort of deckled edge one which you can use in there, and then you can also use the circular one that comes out the snowflake as well. So you can sort of mix and match them. So we're just going to use the rounded edge one, pop that one back in. And then I've kept them sort of where the dies should be. So we've now got our plinth there, and then we've got our two separate dies which are going to put our edges onto our plinth as well. And then I'm going to use the snowflake, and we want this little die here. Now you've got a few of these. In fact, we could cut all of them out. Let's just take all three. You've got three different ones there. These are all your shaker element pieces.
Oh, cool.
So you get them in there as well. So you can cut them out of whatever you want to cut them out of. Plus, we're giving you the sequins if you're going for the Showstopper, which is an absolute bargain. So
yeah.
Please don't go just for that die set that's on the screens now. Go for the one with the Showstopper, because that is incredible that you're getting your acetate, your foam on a roll, and your sequins.
Extra sequins.
And your extra sequins on top of that as well. So we've got all those bits to do. I think I've got everything we need to cut. Oh, and I'm going to cut a star out as well. So pop that there. Get lots of different elements, and we're going to show you how to make the 4 of them today. So we will get them done in the next couple of hours. So first of all, I'm going to take my cardstock. So I thought it would be really nice to use, let me just bring this in. I've made a box. Now, because it's about the shaker cards, I've already put my box together. But I made it using the Holly and the Ivy paper pad, because I just thought it was beautiful. So I've already done the bottom base of my box. So when that goes on, I will give you the measurements later if you want the measurements, but I've already sort of put my box together. So all we've got to do is make that into a box. And then let's cut these elements out. So first of all, we're going to use the shaker element part, which means we need to use the 2 pieces together to create that. So the only thing extra that you would need is your low tack tape. You definitely want to use some of that. And just some glue to attach anything with. So let's just pop that in. And what you want to do is to make sure you've got an even amount around the edges. I'm glad our foam is back in stock. I don't know if we've got too much of it, that's the thing. So make sure that you do grab those. And then I'm going to also do the star as well. And I think let's just cut out some little circles from that cardstock as well. So that's our first one. I'm just going to pop that down onto my board. So that will cut those pieces out. And what I want to be mindful of today is to do them from scratch, Ben, because I want people to see just how easy they are to put together. Now I'm going to do this one, but I don't need all of that, so I'm just going to literally cut that away. So we can fit that one there, fit that one there. So let's cut some more of these. I'm going to cut some of those out of that one. I'm going to do my edgy parts, which are going to be those edges to the base, the plinth. I'm going to pop that on there. And I'm going to do a snowflake. So I'm going to do my snowflake out of that one as well. So let's run all those bits in. Now you can, obviously, as you can see, all those small parts and every single one of the dies that are on this, the actual die set will all fit through your Gemini Mini.
Yeah, it's nice.
Every one of them, which is lovely. But just because of the demo and wanting to get everything cut at once, it's just as easy to put through our actual Gemini. I've just put it through on my junior plates. So let's bring all those parts together. And then the only other thing we need to do, we need to have a base. So, and what I mean by that, let me take that piece out. That gives me my circular piece there. So pop that to the side. And then I want to, and they've got look, all those little circles you can just see on there. They're my little, and actually you can see them all then. Just poke all those out.
So cool that you got options then with your shaker bits.
Yes,
so you've got the die shakery bits or the sequins if you want to use those.
There we go. We've got little circles, we've got stars, we've got little dots. So you've got lots of little elements there. And then what we want to do, because we've got our, where did I just put the circle? There it is. We've got our plinth. So if I bring this together, you've got your circle there, plinth there. You've got these sections which are going to go on the bottom and on the top, like so, like that. So you can see how it all comes together. Then we've got all our little shaker elements. So then what we need, and we've got our little star, or not a star, snowflake. I have got a star somewhere. Where's the star gone? The star die is there. Oh, there it is. Just come off of there.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little star. And then we're going to just bring this one back in, because what I want now to cut is the background piece. So we're just going to use the full circle for that one. So that's why we couldn't do that together.
Gotcha.
Just moving all these dies there.
Dennis just asked, will these dies cut through glitter foam?
Glitter foam, yeah, absolutely. No problem whatsoever.
Nice.
Yes, glitter foam, because I'm going to show you how we can cut through acetate with them. So if they cut through acetate, they absolutely will cut through your glitter foam, your funky foam, anything like that. I love that idea. I think they'd look lovely in glitter foam. Very nice idea. So we've got our background circle. Now let's bring in, let's make sure I've got all my dies. I'm just making sure I place all my dies in the same part, and then we can make sure we put them all back. So this one now will go onto there. So we've got our background, but we now need the acetate. So we're going to bring in a piece of acetate. So I've got a piece here. And I'm going to bring that die back in, because, and we have got some quite patterned die, especially the snowflake.
Yeah.
That will cut through this as well, Ben.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
And again, if you go for the Showstopper, you've got your acetate in the bundle, so we've kind of given you everything that you need to get started straight away.
Absolutely. What you do need, though, you will need your metal shim.
Yes.
Because it is acetate that we're going through, and it's a plastic, so it's harder to cut a thin metal die through plastic.
As I found out to my peril on the
Yes, that's right. We did it the
Wars.
other day on Craft Wars.
I tried to use it in the MIDI. And you very kindly allowed me to use your machine.
I certainly did, yes. I'm going to do it once. I've been doing it twice at home, but I'm just going to see if it cuts out the first, because it's just a circle. I think it will cut through. Cut through, no problem whatsoever. So you can see, then we've got our little circle there.
Where?
I know, we can't really see that very well. You can sort of see it there. There we go. If I was pretending that it was cut, then all my shaker bits would fall out. So I've got to make sure that it is cut. Right, next thing we want to do, we want to attach the acetate to the actual shaker itself. So we're going to grab, I just need a little bit of scrap card. We'll just use the bit I've just thrown away. And I'm just going to turn that over, and we're just going to use our dots. So the dotty tape pen is really good because it's got strong dots on there. I just overlap them a couple of times, just to give that a really good cover.
Yeah.
And only because if you was to use your normal tape pen, the glue would probably come around the edges. It's just a little bit too narrow for that. And then all I'm going to do is hold this up to my design, and then I know that that will be perfect all the way around the edge. And then all I'm going to do with that, let me just bring in a piece of dark so you can see it. I'm just going to use my burnishing tool just to really, and this is something that I would say to do with all of them, Ben, make sure you really burnish that down. Because the one thing you don't want to do, especially if you're giving a tag for Christmas, or you want these to last till Christmas, because if you're making them now, you've still got another sort of 6 months
that's a good
before
point.
you're going to be needing them. So make sure that you really do glue them down well. So that's fully on there, which makes our shaker card. Then we bring in our foam on a roll, which I had somewhere. I've hidden it, I think. Oh, it's on the floor.
I'm going to say, you can't lose that. It's blooming massive, that, isn't it?
I mean, it is huge.
10 metres.
It's absolutely huge. Now, if you're going for the Showstopper, this is absolutely perfect for your shakers. But you might find it a little bit fiddly when you're putting it around other elements, especially Santa's beard. So I'm going to show you a little trick with some foam pads to use as well, so you can decide which one. One foam pad will fit round nearly every single one of these. One foam pad.
One foam pad with what?
Will fit round the edges of
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, so it's a good way if you've got foam pads that you want to sort of line up. So what you want to do with these, because these fit perfectly, they are the exact size, and you want to sort of turn it. And this is so if anyone finds any difficulties in their fingers, you might want to use the foam pads.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit easier because you're only putting on a thin strip at a time. So, but if you just literally work that around, it's the perfect size to go on these. And it's just a case of pushing down onto that acetate. It sticks perfectly because obviously it's got a very sticky back on it. And then you're just gonna just rotate that all the way around. And because it is so bendy, it really is simple to do.
Just whilst you're doing that as well, I just had a message from someone who is aiming to do their own Christmas cards this year.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's Al.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yes. I was talking about that the other day because we're going to be, there we go, perfect on there. Happy birthday, Al!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Al! Happy birthday to you and many more! How old is he today? 30, is it? Is he 30 odd today? 30, 35?
Yeah, he's a young'un.
Yeah, he's young, isn't he?
He's younger than me. Right, now we've done that, we've got then our shaker elements in, but you also want to, I didn't cut it out, but it is on there. Let me just find it on our little plinth.
What are you looking for?
It's not there.
What?
Can't see it. Have I took it off?
What are you looking for?
Oh, don't tell me I've lost that already.
What?
It's the little, it looks like this. Looks like this.
Oh, the little tag.
Yeah, it's not there, is it?
Yeah. But, oh no, it's in
I don't think
Santa's
it's
head.
there. I must have, it must be at home somewhere.
Do you want to
I
borrow?
only used it the other day. I have got it. I've got a feeling it might have fallen on the floor somewhere the other day. I've done some social filming for it. So I've got a feeling it's somewhere. So that's, be very careful with your dies. That's why I didn't pick it out. Okay. But that's going to cut this little hook here. So when you take your backing off, let's just take that off. So literally just pull that all the way around.
Oh, just as well, Linda says, where's my song? It was Linda's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday to Linda. Happy birthday for yesterday and many more.
We'll have loads of requests today.
Yeah, you watch now.
Singing out, yes.
It was my birthday 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday for 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday for yesterday, Linda.
Yes, absolutely. It's nice having birthdays June and July.
Yeah, normally get the best weather.
Yes, I was very lucky on
Although
my
not
birthday.
this year.
It was very, well, I did actually. I got nice weather on my birthday.
Did you?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Oh no, you weren't away on your birthday, were you?
No. No, it wasn't here. No.
So the nice weather we had for about 5 days was on your birthday?
Yes, it was. I was very lucky. I normally am quite lucky. I can't really remember a birthday where I didn't have nice weather. Right, what I've used in mine, Ben, but you could use sequins. You know, you get the multicoloured sequins like you've got. I've used some of the beads that come out one of the craft kits. You know, the shaker card craft kits? They got the little beads in there.
Oh,
so
yes.
I thought, oh, the little beads would be perfect for in here. So literally, we're just going to pour those into there, like so. And then we're just going to literally use this to go directly onto the back of our shaker, just like that.
If you did drop that die at home, it's probably gone now because Al says he's done some hoovering, so he's probably vacuumed it up.
I don't even think Al knows where the hoover is.
Oh,
and I forgot to put my tag on. Oh, that's karma for you, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Do you know what? I'm going to actually just put it onto the back, so we'll just glue it onto the back here rather than open it up. So I did forget to do it. That was naughty because Al's very good. He does tidy up when I'm not there.
Backtracking now.
Right, so we're just literally going to place that onto the back. So I'll just hold that down till it takes, like so. So once we've got that piece, let's take this one. I'm going to just bring in a piece of cardstock just so you can see what we've got here and what I'm doing. So pop those on there. And then we're just going to use these little plimps. Again, I don't want to use a big bit of card to put these onto to glue. So we're just going to come in with the plimps. And obviously these can be whatever colour you want them to be. I've left my glasses in my bag, so we might have a bit of a wonky donk going on.
A wonky donk?
Wonky donk. Let's do this one as well. And then that one goes on the top piece. So do all these parts first. And then we've got the little star, which I put somewhere.
And from experience, and as you can see, leave yourself a bit of time to do this as well. It's something to kind of savour and enjoy, putting a shaker together. Don't try and do it if you are restricted for time.
That's very true. But they're lovely to craft with.
They are lovely to craft with.
About them. Really, really
And another one of those sets, and I know I've said it with a few sets recently, but I can imagine doing some Christmas crafts with the kids and the grandkids that little sort of week before Christmas, making some little Christmas tags for them.
Yeah,
and
that would be lovely.
Little shakers for crackers would be quite nice.
Yeah, perfect, wouldn't they be? A little dot on that one. So we're just going to make sure I've got that straight. That's just going to go onto that end.
Have you got a bit of a mix-up in your shakers then? Have you put some sequins and some of the die-cut bits in there?
Yes, put both.
Yeah.
Yeah, put both in there. I think it's quite nice to have a selection of different things on there.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to use our little snowflake to pop on the top as well. And that's going to create our little shaker. So just on there. I'm keeping all these colours quite neutral. And then all I did was I threaded a little piece of ribbon through and put a couple of gems on here, on this one. So a little bit different. That one I've done different colours at the bottom. So I've done the plinth in the middle, the opposite colour, but exactly the same. So I've got my little shaker there. This shaker where we put the ribbon on. And then let's just make our box so we can actually decorate it as well.
We've got pads on the show. Oh, this is Holly and Ivy though, isn't it? I think.
Oh, I use the Holly and Ivy, but we've got the new ones
we've got
on
the
the
new
show,
ones
though,
on.
which would work just as well with this colour tone.
Similar designs in the winter berries. So if you wanted this sort of look.
Some new paper pads. These are absolutely
They are gorgeous. Linda says, I've already made 50 cards this year, along with many, many birthday cards and sadly sympathy cards. And she says, thank you for the happy birthday as well. You are welcome. And we're very busy also because I know Liz has just bought, she says, no more buys until the big Christmas launch, but I bought all the Christmas launches so far. Lol. I love them all. And Carrie Perrian's bought this as well. So lots of people are shopping right now. So I would imagine you need to be fairly quick, particularly if you want to get that Showstopper, because we are busy. It's a great price, and it is, in essence, everything that you need to be able to create these shakers if you go for the Showstopper.
And actually, Ben, if you wanted quite an affordable way to create tags and cards, this Showstopper is it.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. Add a paper pad in and you're set for Christmas, really. You can make your cards and your shaker cards out of them.
Yeah.
So they're just going to look amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to and you just wanted the Santa, you could literally fill his beard with puffy snow and just have a Santa topper.
Yes.
So there's so many different ways.
Or like you could just put the faux snow in there and have like a shakery faux snow beard, couldn't you?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be that sort of shaker element, but it's just going to look really cool. And then I've just done a quick little sentiment with warm winter wishes, which we're going to place on there. And I don't want, so the thing is, when you're making a shaker tag, if you want it to be used and you want to turn it over to write on there, make sure that you don't stick the actual shaker down. You want to stick your ribbon down. So I'm actually going to use my 3D glue gel. Actually, I think I'll just use we're just going to tape the ribbon. So I think I'm just going to pop my tape pen down on there. So that will just go onto there. And all I've done is just put some mats and layers and embossed a piece of card, just so it shows up a little bit more rather than the pattern side. And then we've got a little ribbon to pop onto there as well. So we're just going to do exactly the same.
Rosalind's just said you could put a photo in the middle and hang it like an ornament from the tree. I love that idea as well.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. And actually that reminds me of something my mum did a few years ago, and she did the same actually, and she popped, they were hanging baubles on the tree, but she'd bought them. And they were lovely. It was just like that. So yes, you can make your own. Love that idea.
I must have told you about, I can't remember who gave it to me now, but one of our Christmas ornaments is a picture of me in a star. And every year Daisy hangs it on the front of the tree, and every year Laura takes it off and puts it on the back of the tree.
Well, I have to say I do that with Al's Guinness ball.
What?
He has a Guinness
ball. Oh, rugby ball?
Yes. No, it's not a rugby ball. It's a Guinness. It's a Guinness Christmas pudding. So it's got Guinness written, like the Guinness drink. Yeah. And it's like beer colour at the bottom, and then it looks like a Christmas pudding, and then it's got Guinness written across it. And it is very cool, but it doesn't match anything on our tree though, Sam. So I put it at the back of the tree when it's on there. But he loves his Guinness ball. But here you go. There's our box with our tag on there, and fully usable, literally. So when I want to put a gift in there, right on the back, who that's to, and you've got a beautiful tag there to put on your gift boxes. So much fun. I love this collection, and I love the price that we're doing it for too. Just be aware that we are very busy, and a lot of you are shopping for this collection. You know, just by the few names that I've seen come through right now, of those of you saying that you've bought it, there's a lot more of that stock gone, and we'll do a bit of a recce on that to give you an update in just a little while. But if you want the Showstopper, everything is what you're going to get. All of these dies to be able to create all of these fantastic Christmas shakers. So from snow globes. I mean, again, with that also, you know, that doesn't necessarily just have to be Christmas, does it really? And then you can use the circular shape here to make shakers sort of for all year round. You've got the cute little stockings in there. There's my absolute fave. Ho, ho, ho! And then you've got your snowflake option there too. Lovely that we've also included the dies to be able to actually create little shaker elements as well. I think that's really cool. And then, of course, you can mix that with the Yuletide iridescent sequins that you're getting. You get those regardless of whether you go for the Showstopper or not. So if you don't go for the Showstopper, you get the dies and you get this small pack of sequins here. If you then go for the Showstopper, what you're going to get are the dies plus these sequins plus everything else. So for £10 or $20 extra, you get £29 or £29 or $40 worth of extra stuff. So it's all of your linen cardstock from the 12 days of Christmas. That's 24 sheets. You're also going to get your acetate included in there as well. 12 sheets of your acetate. We give you your 10 meters of foam on a roll, and
You're also going to get, I really just want to take this off and show you, look at the sequins you're getting in there. Ooh, ooh. Those are the sequins from the Cosmic collection, and that is a big tub, 70 grams of sequins. So you've got plenty of, oh, do you want me to, oh hang on. Now I'm gonna open it up. Oh, actually, this is, I'm not gonna open that up. Do you know what? I think I remember last time, oh no. Last time we had this on the show, Jake put all the sequins back in here, and I think there's almost too many sequins for the actual, he shoved them all in. He was using a piece of paper as a funnel to get them all back in there. But look at all the colours. Ooh, that is included within the Showstopper. What a price for all of that as well. £23.18p or $34.16. So shop away, friends. Get a wiggle on, get a shake on, and get yourself to the checkouts. We will come back, more inspiration, more demonstration. Don't forget, the more you comment, the more chance you've got of winning a Debbie project. We're going to give away 2 of her projects at the end of the show to 2 random commenters. It could be you. But in the meantime, get to the checkout, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time. Yeah.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will do polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, everything. Go home and make the tea.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come in to work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along because there's always a softer side to craft along. Phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless they're coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes for the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Come in. Christine Mahoney says, I already bought this yesterday with all of the other new collections that are available. Big order. Big order. Can't wait to get it all. And Karen Cronin says, I've just ordered the Showstopper. It looks great. Doesn't it look great? We're over 20% of the Showstopper gone, and I'm not surprised. Hopefully it's a nice price for most. I think it's a brilliant deal, and the fact that you get everything that you need to be able to create your shakers. Hi to Wendy, who says, you could also put one of the small Christmas charms in the globe with faux snow, and it would be a Christmas snow globe. I love that idea.
Oh, yeah, that's really nice. And something you could keep as well.
Yeah, maybe like the little Christmas tree or the snowman inside the snow globe. Stick it in place. That is a brilliant idea. I love that. Those are still available, I believe, on the website as well.
Or the reindeer in Santa's beard.
You could have the reindeer in Santa's beard. Yes, you could. We're going to have a look at Santa's beard next. I was going to say something. I thought when we come back, make sure you say something, Ben. And it's totally skipped my mind as to what I was going to say. Having a bit of a senior moment. Can't have been that important, can it? Cartload tonight. Do make sure you join us. We've got a cartload reloaded with some of the best deals. We will be giving somebody later on, out of the kindness of my own heart, £25 or dollars to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. Got a bit of holiday money, which I don't need, so I thought I'd give it to you guys. Keep commenting in this show though, because we will be giving away 2 of Debbie's makes, and one of them could be this next one. Guess what she's going to do? Guess what she's going to do? Santa's shaky beard.
Oh, you guessed.
Wish I still had my beard now, because then I could have shook my beard at
Have
you.
you ever had a beard?
Well,
Can't
as
imagine you with a
beardy
beard.
as I get with my little,
So
you know.
do you not grow like a bushy beard all round here?
Can't do it.
Is that because you
Physically
don't
can't.
grow it?
I just can't. It would just end up just being like
Patchy.
yeah, really patchy.
Could you not like colour it in for a bit until it grows properly?
No, I couldn't. But anyway, let's have a look at a man who can grow a beard, Father Christmas.
He certainly can, yes. He wouldn't be chopping his beard off, would he?
No, he
That's
wouldn't.
for sure. Right, let's bring in all my cardstock for this. So we've got white because of his beard. We've got sort of beigey colour because of his face. We've got black for his eyes, and we've got red for his hat as well. So we're going to take those pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the white one. So I want to use this twice because we want to use it once for the back, and then we want to use it another time with the inserted piece inside. Now remember, when you're popping this one on, you want to make sure that it's the beard that has the same amount of sort of space between the 2 dies. So I'm going to get my low tack tape ready, and we're just going to tape this one down. So I'm just going to make sure that we have that similar size around the edges. So what you want to be looking for is not only around the actual beard, but around these 2 side parts here. So we're just gonna, now I think that's about right. We'll pop a piece that side and one on that side as well. And then I'm also going to do there's a little circle here for his bobble on his hat. And I think that's, and we need this one here. So this piece is the white piece that goes across his hat.
Oh, it's trim.
Is trim, yes. So I'm going to pop that down there as well. So that one is our white. So let's pop that one on first. Now the beige one, I want to do it so we've got his face. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. But while we've got this on here, let's, we could do that in one go, put the beige one. I'm going to do the black, we'll do his eyes. The eyes are really cool because actually they've put the 2 eyes together. So you can see there, turn it that way. So you know you're getting your 2 black dots for his eyes.
Yeah.
And then we've got a bit of red as well. So we need, I'm going to do a heart because we've got a heart. heart that we can pop on his hat and his hat as well.
Another great kit for those bits of boxes as well, isn't it?
Absolutely,
for those bits and pieces.
Ben. Yeah, and a really good one for the kids to get stuck in and make, because they're going to absolutely love. I'm definitely going to be making these with my granddaughters. They will love putting these together.
And I love that idea again of, you know, I think we chatted about this yesterday or the day before, you know, if you're looking to make the teachers like a Christmas card this year, make them a shaker card, but also some people have suggested make a little shaker ornament as well as their gift.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice idea, isn't it?
That's a brilliant idea, yeah. Because I think it's like anything, there almost seems to be this competitiveness to get the teacher the best gift, doesn't there?
Yeah.
But actually, for me, the best gifts are always the homemade.
Can't beat homemade, handmade, can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Something different.
So good. So then we've got this piece here. So let's take this one out. So then what you're going to do is cut that out again, but just the outside cutting edge. So let me just take that one out there. I'm going to cut that out, and I've already got one, so let's just bring that one in. So we've got another one for the base, but we want to do his face. So I'm going to cut another one of these out of this one here. So let's pop them to the side and use our plates again.
Yep.
And then we're going to cut that one, and then we need the little, there's a one on here which is like an oval die. Oh, and nearly forgot the most important thing.
What, his moustache?
His moustache. So we need another bit of white for that one. So I'm just going to do that piece there, pop the white on there, and then we're going to use this one. And actually, I'm going to cut one, and then I think I could possibly fold it in half and cut two at the same time.
Done his nose?
You what, sorry?
Have you done his nose?
This is going to be his nose.
Oh, that's his nose.
Yeah. But what I'm going to do, because I know that the machine will take it. So we're just going to place that one on there. I'm going to fold that one in half, because I want two of these. Not because he has two noses.
Two noses.
Not two noses. I knew you were going to say that. You're so silly. You can tell this is your last day before your holiday, Ben.
Holiday?
Yeah. Yeah, you can really tell it's your last day.
Yeah. 17 days I'm not going to be here for. 17 days.
That's what you did last year, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah, just disappeared. It does obviously incorporate weekends, you know. Yeah, it's 2 weeks off, basically.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Living the dream, yes, Nicola. Living the dream.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose, and you're getting back earlier, aren't you, for recovery?
10 nights, yeah. So I'm getting back a week on Wednesday, and then we'll have 3 days back in Devon, so a holiday to recover from the holiday.
Oh, no, I was thinking more to recover for your ops.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Debbie. Yeah, sorry, absolutely right. Yeah, to recover from the operations, that I'll be having, because as everyone knows, the only reason I'm going to Turkey is to get my teeth done and the what did you call it, the BBL? Yeah. It's a TBL. Yeah, sorry, Turkish.
Right. So what we want with this one, we only really want his face, because we want the other piece to go underneath, but we want still a white beard. So all you're going to do here is I'm going to draw a line. What I would do, here's my pencil. I left it over there. Let's grab my pencil. We're going to draw the line for this just underneath. So that will go just there. Just a really quick line, because then I know that just above that we can cut that off. So that's going to fit perfectly. Oh, that's the wrong bit, that bit. That will go just onto there. So we know that will cover his face. If you wanted to, it doesn't really matter about this bit because it's all going to be glued on. And then this bit will go underneath, and then that way you've got his face, but you've got then the white beard, okay? So just cut multiple ones of those and then just trim that one off. So we've got all those pieces. We've got his little bobble hat there, or his bobble for his hat, should I say, and we've got his actual hat as well. So before we put it all together, we need to cut one out. So I want to show you how easy it is to cut this out. So this one, we're getting more and more sort of decorative. And again, all we're going to do is use our metal plate. We're going to pop that one on and then pop that into place.
Christine's asking whether or not we get before and after pictures.
And just in case anyone actually believes what we're saying, I don't think Ben is going to Turkey to get it. We've just started this this rumour.
You guys started the rumour, but we'll find out, won't we?
We will
2 weeks on
find
Monday,
out.
eh? When you have to wear sunglasses when I smile. And then I can't fit behind the counter. They have to push this forward a little bit more. I mean, look. We'll see, won't we? We'll see.
Can you believe I've lost an eye?
You lost an eye?
I've lost an eye. I've got one eye,
The
look.
perils of craft.
Unless it's under, I think it might, oh, there we go. It's under the
Oh,
heart.
yeah, there it is.
Under the heart.
Oh, have you given him a little... What's the heart for?
To put on his hat.
Oh, I thought
Well,
that
to
was...
put really on the brim of his
Ah,
hat. It's just an
okay.
extra little heart. I mean, look, you could have it as a little, it looks like a face now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a little teddy bear's face.
Oh, where's Sam? We're looking down here, Sam.
Sam? He's too busy thinking about my BBL. Oh, yeah. Very
So,
cute.
yes, very cute. Right, so what we want to do is, so even though we want this on, I don't, again, want this on this piece. So, again, I'm just turning this over, and while I've got it in position, I'm actually just going to snip it away. So, just going to go from corner to corner, like so. And then that's going to make sure that that's only where I need it to be, so I can still put my finger through that piece. So once we've done that, now I'm going to stick this into place. So again, we're going to use let me just grab a bit of card. Let's just pop this one. So what's that then? I heard shouting.
It's very, very noisy out there. Yeah.
Well, it's because of the England win probably, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I arrived just slightly after Debbie today, and Debbie was sat in her car on her phone, and I was sat in my car just doing a bit social.
I actually see you today. Normally, I don't see you because of the light shining in. So, but I actually see you today.
But anyway, I did my little bit, and Debbie was still sat in her car, and I sort of got out of my car and walked past the front of her car, and I went, "Good morning," like that, you know, in a very cheery sort of, "Good morning," and all I got back was, "He's coming home! He's coming home! He's coming! Football's coming home!" I was like, okay. And then I heard when Jake arrived, because I think Jake got exactly the same in the car park, and then we were sat in the office, in the corridor, just sat here, burst through the door, "It's coming home! It's coming home!" England won in the semi-finals of the European Championship last night.
So exciting.
We beat the Netherlands, so now we're in the final against Spain on Sunday, which is very, very exciting.
Very exciting. I am literally so excited, honestly. I couldn't sleep last night when I went to bed.
It's the fact, the way that they won it, wasn't it? Like in the last minute.
We do leave, but we like to keep everyone waiting, don't we? Right, so we've just popped that on, so make sure you've got your acetate on, then we're going to put the middle part through, so we've got his face here, and then we're going to stick this all together. So what we want to do now is to put our foam tape on. So I'm going to show you how to do it with a foam pad. So you've got your tape, which you can do, but can you see it's a little bit tricky to go around all these edges. What I do with the foam pad, which is brilliant, is you can actually cut it. In fact, I'm going to cut it in half to start with. So cut your foam pad in half, like so. And then you can cut it in half again. And then that way you get 4 pieces out of one foam pad. So just making sure I try and get that. It doesn't even matter if it's not completely the same size. So let's take that first one off. Because then you've got smaller strips, just make sure you've got all the backing off because you don't want that to not be sticky. Right, so, oh, it doesn't want to come off. And I haven't got my glasses to see if I've got that bit, so sorry, faff in a little bit.
It's nice, says Jerry, that there are choices for every budget. These shakers are so cute and the ideas are swirling around my head. And Christine says, "I'm getting my 3D embossing folder flowers and die set coming today. Cannot wait to make that craft along that Debbie did yesterday. It was beautiful and I watched it last night after work."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we know a lot of you watch the craft alongs afterwards, and it's lovely. I already see a couple popping up which is nice.
And Rosalind says that the deliveries are quick. I got a notice yesterday that my Myths and Legends package cleared customs, and this morning it is out for delivery. Did you order that on Friday then, Rosalind? Because if you did, that's still pretty quick, isn't it?
That's very quick.
Pretty quick.
Very, very quick.
And you can vouch for our team now, Debbie, as well, can't you, down in the warehouse? Because obviously you were there yesterday.
Can I just give a massive shout out to the warehouse?
Yes,
because
the warehouse
they really do work tirelessly down there to get people's orders out.
Yeah.
And when you're down there like that, it really makes you see just how quickly they get them out, which is incredible.
It's like you said there, they've got those trolleys, haven't they, where they've got like multiple trays on each trolley so they can pick multiple orders at the same time, can't they, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's so good, and they do work really, really hard and fast, I would say.
Yeah.
So to get them out, and it just proves it how quick that they get them out. They don't stop working. I sort of nearly every aisle I was bumping into someone and chatting, and I sort of said, "Oh, like, do you ever have any accidents? Does anyone ever bump into each other?" But they were all like, "No," and I thought, well, they haven't seen me down there yet, have they?
Because the productivity was a bit slower yesterday. It's because Debbie was down there for 3 hours chatting to everybody.
Yeah, they might not come out so quick, yeah.
Yeah, if you ordered yesterday, it might be a little bit longer.
Right, so we've done all that piece, and then all I want to do is just fill a bit of the gap there, and we're going to just put, I'm going to now just use my foam to pop, just to fill the gap, really.
Just whilst you're doing that, can you just remind Evelyn, who says, good morning, Evelyn, she says, what is the plate configuration for acetate again?
So it's exactly the same as your thin cutting dies.
Right.
So your base cutting mat, then you want your acetate, then you want your metal shim, then your acetate, then your die facing down, then you want your plastic shim, your plastic shim, your magnetic shim, and your top cutting plate.
Okay.
So it's all the plates, but you're adding in your additional metal shim. And I would say, Ben, try it without it, because some machines have a lot of pressure, and they would be fine probably to use. So before you put your metal shim in. Right, so once we're down to this piece, now we're going to add our topper over the top. So I had a white one right in front of me. We're just going to place that right over the top, like so. There we go. Oh no! I bet everyone's shouting at me then. I didn't put my shaker in.
Oh, never.
How did I not do that? Don't worry, I've got a finished one, so we'll carry on making this so you can see how he looks. Because if I take it apart now, it will just, I then have to re-stick it all. So rather than do all of that, I'm just going to carry on. That's me talking. I'm concentrating on something else and not thinking about
My fault. Blame it on me.
No, it's no one's fault. My fault, only mine. So a shaker card without any shaker.
Hey, it could be, didn't you suggest earlier on that you could make a nice card, a nice project with these without putting the shakers in? Didn't you say putting some of the puffy snow on there instead?
Oh, yes, have we got any puffy snow? We could have had some puffy snow on it.
That's what you were going to demonstrate. You see, you weren't really making a shaker, were you, with this project?
What I was going to do, exactly what I was going to do. So I'm just going to put his eyes on. So a little bit of your glue. Pick the eyes up here. And then we're just going to pop them down like so. So that's one. And then the next one. That's our second one. And then I've cut two of these out because it's another thing I didn't do. And actually, when I was making him, I thought to myself, write a couple of things down so you don't forget. And I've still forgot, so not to worry. But if you cut these in half, the nose, it actually acts as his ears on each side. So you can put his ears, you can see you'll have one there stuck in there and one on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
So it would actually make his ears. So I'm not going to do them either. So in fact, let me switch now to my finished one, which looks so much better.
Aww.
He's got his ears on, he's got his nose. So we've got his nose there. Let's just pop his nose. Oh no, we need his moustache. Pop his moustache on. So you would have that on just like so. Then his nose would just go in the middle, like so. There you go, he looks a bit better. He looks Santa-ish now. So you're just gonna have your Santa one. And then all we're gonna do next, Ben, we're gonna pop it in get our box together in a second.
We will look at that in just a moment. In the meantime, if you haven't yet got your collection, great opportunity to get checked out. Welcome if you have just joined us. It's just gone 1 o'clock here in the UK. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us here at Crafters TV. It may well be the 11th of July, but we are very much in the Christmas mood here because you guys are getting ready for Christmas, right? You're doing your Christmas makes, making your Christmas cards, making your Christmas boxes, making your Christmas shakers. And this show, we are giving you the opportunity to make, I think, some of the best, some of the cutest Christmas shakers ever. We've got a great collection for you. For just £23.18 or $34.16. I'll recap on that in just a second because, of course, we did just finish the last hour with that Santa Claus. Did you say you wanted to finish it off, Debbie?
Yes, I've got
we'll
a
do
box
that in a
to
minute.
put together so we can put it on. Yes, definitely.
Okay, so we'll do that before I go through it all again. But if you have just joined us, there is a Showstopper collection available for you. You can get the collection on its own as well, but look at the price of the Showstopper. And when I take you through everything that you're going to get, you will be delighted. Just to say also, in this show, still opportunity for you to get in touch and say hello. We are giving away 2 of Debbie's projects at the end of this hour to 2 people who have commented, and that's all you've got to do is say hello, ask a question, let us know what you bought, let us know what you want to see. It's as easy as that. And then tonight as well on Cartload, live from 5, we have got the opportunity for you to win a £25, $25 voucher, again simply for commenting. So it's as easy as that. Before we get back to the demo, we can say hi to Stephanie Theodos, who says, good morning, Ben, Debbie, team and crafty friends. I can't stay long, but I wish Ben and family a memorable trip. Oh, thank you. You will be missed. See you at the end of the month to hear all about it. I bought the shaker tags as soon as I saw them available. And thank you, Ben and Debbie, says Evelyn, because I tried it the other day. Oh, that's the acetate, isn't it? And it didn't work for me. I was doing it all wrong. Well, I'm glad that we have been able to sort that out for you, Evelyn. And let's get back to Debbie. So we're going to finish off this Santa. What size roughly are the finished tags, Cindy's asking?
The finished tags. Oh, that's a good question. So with the actual holder on the top, they're 3.5 inches by about 2 1/4. We'll measure them as we go in. I'm not sure if the packet actually says what they come to.
No, I don't think it does.
Grab the packet and see.
Oh, here we go.
3 by 3.
3 by 3, largest one.
So yeah, 3 by 3 is the largest one, but the Santa with the little bit on the top is 3.5. If you're having the little loop thing that goes on the top.
Yeah.
I'll show you this little loop thing that goes on the top. Oh, there we go. Oh, which way are we going?
Oh, hello.
Should we go over
To you,
overhead?
to me.
There we go.
There we go.
This little loop here makes it to 3.5 inches. So, but yeah, the biggest tag I think goes to 3.3. So, yeah, which is good. Right, now, all I've done here, now you might recognise these papers. There's some old papers I've used, but obviously we do have
Santa's Kitchen.
in. It is Santa's Kitchen. Well done, Ben.
That was my first Christmas.
Ah, okay, that's how you remember it. And the reason I wanted to use the red, because we've got some amazing new ribbon in, and I wanted to use something with red so we could, I could put the ribbon on top. So I've actually tied a really nice bow, so a nice big bow here out of our beautiful new ribbon. I think it might even be on the show, so if you haven't grabbed our accessory pack,
we
will find
do have that, correct, on the show?
So just making sure that I really burnish down all of those, because I've just used my tape pen, but if you heat it up with your hands it makes it super sticky. So let's just pop that over the top of my box like that, and then we've got that one, and then we just need a little bit of ribbon to pop our Santa onto. So I'm just going to hold that in half, going to thread that through. In fact, let's do that twice. And that'll go through a lot easier through the little tag. And then all I do is then where it's doubled up, go through the hole, and that will just give you that little hanging tag like so. Look at that, super cute. So I'm going to literally pop that on the top. So let's just use our tape pen to stick that into place. So that's hanging sort of half off our box. In fact, I'm going to do it central. That way I can still use the tag, so we've got the tag there, so I can still write on the tag when I need it, and then the bow will just go on the top. So I am going to use some 3D glue gel to stick that one on.
If you like the box as well and you haven't got that particular paper design, there's a sort of a candy cane design like that on the reverse of one of the papers in the Winter Berries collection, so you could pick that up, which we've got on the show
turn
as well.
that round. Oh, that's a good idea. Love that idea. And there we go. There's our hanging Santa tag with our bow on top.
That's brilliant. Lots of love coming through. Janice Watson says, Debbie, you are truly inspirational.
Oh, well, when I get it right.
What colour card did you just use for Santa's skin, says Jacqueline Bell?
It was out of, it was called All Occasions pad.
Oh, the All Occasions
And it
pad.
was from one of our boxes that we did, and then we bought out an 8x8 pad.
Yeah.
And that came out of there. So
Yes.
it's an old pad, I'm afraid, but it had some skin colours in it. But we do like cream cardstock, so cream would be a good idea
that
to
neutral
do it.
cardstock we do, the 12x12.
Oh yeah, the
you could
neutral,
use, couldn't you?
yeah, anything like that. So any creams, and if you really can't find a piece of cardstock, colour a piece in with your alcohol markers. We do a skin colour in the tri-blend, so
Yeah.
you can actually colour the skin in and get that skin colour. But yeah, that one is out of the All Occasions pad, which was the block colour pad. We did two ones, one a pattern one of solid colours, and it's the solid colours one.
Lisa Foster says, hi all, I'm off work this week and it's been nice to be able to watch the live shows as I usually have to watch on catch up. I am going to Chesterfield on Saturday and I'm looking forward to England on Sunday, says Lisa. That sounds like a great weekend. Obviously, Debbie Robinson, if you are in and around the Chesterfield area, D-Rob, the Barnsley bombshell, is going to be at the Chesterfield store, do some live demos, so that's going to be fun. So if you can get on down there, I know a few of you who are going to that. And if you're further up north, like up our way, if you could pop up to the pop-up shop, like, I don't know why I'm speaking like that, but we're doing a pop-up shop at the warehouse just down the road, so that's also on Saturday. Let us know on that. We've posted quite a lot about that on the Crafters Companion page. Let us know if you're coming along. Sarah will be there, Leanne will be there, I think Lily's going to be popping along as well, so a great opportunity to meet lots of the team and also pick up some fantastic deals and generally just have a bit of a nose around the warehouse, so that's all fun this weekend. Hi to Rachel Burkett, who says, my son just looked at what I was watching and he admired your waistcoat, Ben. He said, I might get one. Well, you're a very smart chap if you do. All the smart chaps
Is it
wear the
new,
waistcoats.
your waistcoat? I was actually thinking, I don't remember seeing you in that before.
It's a newer one, but I have worn it before. Yeah. It's just you can't beat a waistcoat, can you? I think it looks smart, and I think it also can help cover a multitude of sins, particularly when you haven't ironed your shirt. Although this one is ironed underneath. Cindy says, I have to get these. I love putting finishing touches on gifts and this will be perfect. Alison Gibson says, I didn't think I liked these when I saw them on the launch show, but now I really need them. Isn't it funny? I think sometimes once you see something demonstrated, it then sort of clicks in your mind and then all of a sudden you're like, I need these. And Rose Lippett says, love the tags. Don't forget, if you do want to get them, the Showstopper is very, very busy. Over 20% of the stock gone. Here's all the dies that you're going to be receiving within the collection. So every single die that Debbie's been working with over the course of the last sort of hour and 10 minutes is included in there. So you can make Father Christmas, you can make Christmas stockings, you can make Christmas baubles and ornaments and snowflakes and snow globes. It's entirely up to you, really. Snow globes. Don't know why I sang that. But everything that you need right there. And we've also included, rather handily, all these. So these are little shaker elements that you can pop into your projects as well. Now, as well as doing that, you are going to get your sequins included in the collection, your Yule-tide iridescent sequins. So these are included, if you just go for the dies on their own, you will get this packet of sequins. However, if you go for the Showstopper, which is the most popular option, because for an extra £10 or $20, you are getting £29 or $40 worth of stuff, which is your linen cardstock from the linen cardstock from the 12 Days of Christmas collection. You're also going to get your acetate, which of course is what you will be needing for your shaker cards. You're getting your second lot of sequins, so you can use those, the multicoloured sequins which come from the Cosmic collection. Big 70-gram tub of those sequins included too. So you've got options of the iridescent sequins, multicoloured sequins, and the sequins that you can cut with the dies included. And we're giving you 10 metres of foam on a roll, one of the biggest rolls we've ever done. £23.18 or $34.16 for the Showstopper. As I say, if you just want the tags on their own, you can find that available on the website as well. Next, lunge. You have got charms These keep cropping up, these two, and they're not in a bundle, are they? So you just go there. They were in a bundle, but then they weren't in the bundle, and they just keep trying to get themselves on the show. Say, stay. I told you before, out. As if he's talking to some ribbon. This has proved very popular. So the chunky ribbon and charm bumper pack. Just to say also, if you do want the charms on their own, you can get those individually, which I know lots of people have gone for. But the chunky ribbon is also available. So you get the 8 different designs there. You get 2 meters of each, and they are a 2-inch width. So perfect for your last demo, Debbie, when you made the little box, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you wanted to, you can use the large ribbon to literally tie all the way round the box, because you've got 2 meters of each one, which is incredible.
And then, as well as that, you are going to receive all of these fantastic charms too. There are 25 on my board there, but you're going to get 2 of each. So that gives you 50. I know, good maths, Ben.
Yeah, they're amazing.
We've done loads with these over the course of the last few days, and I know, Debbie, you were chatting obviously about bracelets and jewellery and all those different kind of things.
Yep.
But I love, whoever it was it Rosalind, who said putting one of these inside the shaker snow globe?
Yeah, it's
I
a
love
great
that idea.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, it's like giving a sort of extra. I mean, you could actually probably even make your little earrings and put them inside there, so you've got like a hidden present, couldn't you?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, the present hidden amongst all the shaker elements.
Yes.
I like that a lot. All those designs, 25, 2 of each, so that is £36 or $43.20. Again, if you want more of the charms on their own, you can get those as an individual bundle too. And just very, very quickly, we have also got on the show, this is all of the cardstock that we launched back on, what day was this? Was this Tuesday?
Tuesday, yes.
Yeah. So A5 sized mirror card, matte mirror card and glitter card. So just to show you, that's the size you're getting. So it is A5, however, easier to show you on the boards. Because, oh, hang on a minute. These are different boards. They're the right size now. There was like mini boards before, wasn't there?
I think there was 2 lots of boards, so one would have gone down to Hobby Maker.
Ah,
so
I'm not losing my mind.
Ones. Yeah, and they probably use one for HSN as well.
Ah, because the other day I was having to explain, because the card that we'd done on the boards was smaller, and I said, you're not getting this size, and I had to keep showing you here.
Hang on a minute.
But hang on a minute, what's going on here? You're taking me for a fool. But this is the actual size now, so that makes my life a whole lot easier. So you get 50 sheets of your glitter card in the silver, 50 sheets in the gold, and of course it is the top-notch, top of the range, best in the business as far as I'm concerned with our glitter card stock, because you get all of the sparkle, all of the sheen and the shine without any of the fuss and the faff. You're then going to get your matte mirror, so again you get 50 sheets of each, and that really is just very expensive looking, isn't it? I think if you add it to any project, it gives that real feeling of expense.
Yeah, it's got that satin finish, isn't it, which is beautiful.
Absolutely. And then you've also got
shiny,
your mirror card in the gold, in the gold, and the silver as well, 50 sheets of each. So 300 sheets of A5 cardstock across mirror, matte mirror and glitter for $35.20 or $47.20 if you are a platinum member. Hi to Angela, who says, what a great project, Debbie. I received my 10 for 10 this week. I'm sitting making a sensational star. Absolutely delighted with the dies I got. I'm going to the pop-up shop and really looking forward to it. Hopefully you'll pick up a few bargains. Make sure you take lots of pics as well and post them online so we can see, for those of us that won't be able to be there, because Debbie, you're in Edinburgh, aren't you, this weekend?
I am in Edinburgh this weekend, yes, so I will be able to see what pictures are popping up. So yeah, I am quite gutted. I know you are as well, Ben. It would have been lovely to be here and see so many people, but you'll have a brilliant time. Sarah, Leanne, Lily, they're all going to be there.
Debbie says, Rachel, I never thought of making boxes, but you make it look so easy. Thank you for all of your tips.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Liz Hannah says, my last 3 orders have included foam on a roll. I thought it would come in handy, but just in case there's a sellout coming up to Christmas. Yes, a good thing to kind of get your hands on and have a lot of, because we can never even keep it in stock in the studio, can we?
It's been out of stock for, it's the first time it's been back in stock for quite a little bit of time. We've not even had any in the studio.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
That's why Debbie had to, that was her mission actually yesterday, was raid the warehouse. You know, they were thinking that she was going down and just have a look around, but it wasn't. It was to get some foam on a roll.
It was. I literally come back with some. And then I come in this morning and Tracy said she'd already gone and got some.
Could have aborted the mission. Right, I believe we're having a break now, which is rather marvellous. So give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out. And keep commenting. Remember, the more you comment, the more chances you've got of winning one of Debbie's makes towards the end of the show. And we'll be back with more demonstrations for you in about 4 or 5 minutes.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Pour a gin and tonic. First thing I do. Get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
What we're doing now in the breaks is we're playing the best bits from the rapid fire promos there. So that's the best bit from Leanne's, where she likes to go home and have a gin to decompress the day. Thanks everyone for the comments still flying through. Good afternoon, Amanda, who says good afternoon, Ben and Debbie. I know this is nothing to do with what you're doing right now, but I just wanted you to know that I have made my first ever box this morning, and thank you for the tutorial.
Oh, I love that. Box making is one of my favourite things to do, and people get a bit nervous about making boxes, but it really is simple. It's just knowing the how-to, knowing that what you put together will work because you've got the right tools. So having a scoreboard that does a box and a lid size is perfect. So I'm really pleased that you've had a go and it worked. Amazing.
And Kit, a few people talking about boxes now actually. Kim's just saying she'd like to know how you come up with the beginning dimensions of boxes. She says I always have a problem figuring out how to get started making one of a usable size.
And I'm laughing because I don't actually, so this sounds really strange, I don't make a box to fit anything. I think when you've suddenly got something in front of you, so let's just say for instance I needed to put that into a box, I've then got to think about my dimensions.
Yeah.
But because I'm doing something for just to demonstrate, I don't have to think of the dimensions.
No.
So I make it whatever size I want. So I start off normally with whatever cardstock I've got. So if I've only got A4 cardstock, I make my box to fit on that size of card. If I've got a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, I quite like doing the ones, so the one we did earlier, well both of them actually, I like doing them where the box lid is higher than the box base, so you can see the box at the bottom, because I always think that when you take this off, it's easier because you're holding the box.
Yeah.
When a box fits exactly the same way, and all you need to make sure when you're doing a box like this is that your the middle measurement, the circumference, is it the circumference they call it?
No, the
No, what do they
circumference is
call it?
circles, isn't it? I know what you mean,
what do
though.
they call it? Well, the dimension,
The
the middle,
dimension.
I can't. There is a word for it. It's the usable. I don't know what it is, but this part is on both sides, and you just cut an inch off each size. But I don't actually. I don't work out what they're going to fit. I just make the box because I like that size box.
If you do want to do that, though, your ultimate with the magic ruler technique, which Sarah's shown before, where you can use that technique to create boxes.
Yeah, I've never done the magic ruler technique. I've seen Sarah do it. I would have to practice it a few times, and I'd have to write it down, but it's really easy to do.
Yeah, if you go back, I would say, to the most recent show Sarah did with that, she did an hour on the magic ruler. So if you want to learn how to make bespoke sized boxes for, like, say if it was that tube of chunky glue, the ultimate is the way to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we need a box making masterclass at some point soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but there'll be plenty of videos out there for you to have a look at. Thank you, Dawn, who says, Ben, have a lovely vacation in Turkey. Thank you. And Carolyn Cooey says, I love these shaker tags. A must have in the crafting room. Yes, they are a must-have, and especially at this price as well. I'm so pleased that we've done this deal at what seems to be a really, really good price.
Yeah.
I was in my mind, like even platinum, thinking maybe, I was thinking £30, $40, so the fact that we've got it under that on both counts is excellent. And another thing again, Debbie, and we chatted a lot about this with our Christmas collections, this isn't a collection that you'll use this year and then go, oh, I can't use it again now, because it's timeless, isn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely timeless. You'll use it year after year. And I think it works out, what's it, £5, £6, I think, more to go for the Showstopper. But you're getting your cardstock, 2 lots of your shaker cards, your acetate, and your foam on a roll.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes no sense to go just for the dies. You might as well go for those. I know they're consumables, but you're going to need them. That's exactly what you're going to need. And you're right, Ben, these makes our classic designs, aren't they? Your Snowflake, your Snow Globe, Santa, stocking, they're all going to go year after year after year, and I love the fact that you can do anything with the kid. The kids, do you know, we always talk about it as well with felt. They can make their own fuzzy felt, where they can make their own snow globes and Santa and put the pieces on. You can cut them out of whatever colours you want then, so and they will cut through felt as well. You might just have to put your metal shim in, but they will cut out of felt, so yeah, I love that idea.
Plenty of options. Any more questions? Get them in. Any more comments? I would imagine in the next 25 minutes or so, we'll probably pick those 2 winners. Each of you, whoever you are, whoever you may be, will win one of Debbie's makes from this show. Just to reiterate again tonight, Cartload Reloaded, we will be giving away a £25 or $25 voucher to one of you who watches and comments. Right, let us move on with another demo. Oh, there's somebody at the window. Leanne's at the window, look.
I haven't seen her for so long.
What are we gonna make a shaker with next?
Right, we'll do the Snowflake.
Ooh, okay.
I love this die, and I love the idea of using this on your for Christmas tree baubles and putting photographs on it. I think that's a really great idea. I wish I'd thought of that and could have done some, so but I didn't. Someone else did, and I will definitely be taking note of that.
Good idea.
I'm going to literally just place that together with our middle section, and we're going to take that one down as well. So just making sure we've got this similar sort of space around each of the dies. So we're going to just take that one down and that one on the other side. I like to put 2 down in one go. And then we're just going to run that one through. So pop that on there. And then with our white piece of card, I'm just going to cut some of the snowflakes and some shaker elements. So let's do the stars. And also, oh, we don't need, so I'll show you when it comes out actually, but the snowflake actually has already its own hole on there. So you haven't got to die cut one of the little tags.
Okay.
It's completely already there. So let's take those ones out and pop them through. So just holding that into the mouth of the machine, run that through. And then we need another one. So once you've cut the one with the circle, we're then just going to cut one where it's just the backing. You could use a different one, you could use your pattern cardstocks. I'm actually going to use mine to, we're going to make a card out of this. So just taking all those elements out, making sure we've got our shaker pieces. Let's just pop that one to the side. And then I'm just going to make sure that we've got all of those out.
Tammy, you are safe to check out for Cartload tonight. I can confirm there are no time-limited deals. What is on the website now is what we have. So check out.
I bet there's some good deals. There always is in Cartload, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's what we like.
We do.
Like a good bargain, although I think people have been getting amazing bargains with the
10 for 10?
Yeah.
That's bonkers, that, isn't it?
It's so bonkers. Yeah. I actually can't even believe that's what we were doing.
Just
But
looking,
that's one way to make room
Wow.
for the new.
well, that is a good point, yeah, making room for the new stuff. We've got up to 70% off tonight, just looking through on some individual deals. Bargain Corner is back as well. It's a good one to come and watch if you've missed any of the Cartloads recently. We've got some of the best deals from those shows, I would say, over the last month or so, plus maybe one or two that you haven't seen. So it'll be fun tonight, live at 5.
Live at 5.
Oh dear.
So what do we need to win later? What do we need to win a card, and what do we need to win later for the your £25 that you had left over from changing up your money?
Oh, so in this show we just need a comment basically. So you know, just say hello if you haven't yet done that. It's literally all you have to do is go hi, and you're in the draw. Hi, and then tonight what we thought. You know, seeing as it's £25, $25 from me,
Personally,
of course,
your pocket.
out of my own pocket, we thought funniest holiday stories.
Oh, look at that. That sounds so nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
All that crunching sound. I'm double cutting this one because this is your most intricate die. So I'm asking this to cut through acetate, but with like small little parts. But I know it does it because I've done one at home, but it's absolutely great to be able to cut these out. You can see that cuts through that.
Yeah.
No problem whatsoever. I'll just get a darker piece of card. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's
Every
beautiful.
single part is cut out of that one. Right, so let's pop that one to the side.
Yeah, so
Our
funniest
dies
holiday
back on.
stories.
Oh, funny holiday
Yeah,
stories.
I bet you've got one or two. I
Me?
can think of one already from your holiday.
Yeah. and this year as well. I don't know if I've told. I think I probably have told the story about the woman that when we went parasailing and they missed the jetty.
No.
Did I not?
Save that for later.
Okay, I'll save it for
Yeah,
later.
that will be fun. Rachel's just put a message going, is your story anything involving monkeys?
That is
Yes.
another one of my funny stories, yes.
Basically,
Yeah.
we'll just have a 2-hour show of Debbie reminiscing on the funny stories from the holidays she's had around the world. Trouble with monkeys, and what was the other one? The lady who missed the jetty whilst parasailing. Can't wait for that one.
And me, actually, not missing it, but my story with being on there. just sometimes I just don't think. I get really overexcited about things, and I don't really think. But it's oh yeah, I've done that right.
It sounds like we might have to sit down on the sofa for the final half hour to get through all these, because you know Debbie will probably have so many stories we won't need any of yours.
I love that idea. I reckon we should. We did that last night, didn't we? I reckon we should do that.
What?
Sit on the sofa.
Oh yeah,
for
me
the last
too.
half
That
hour.
wasn't last night, was it? That was
Wasn't it
night
last
before last.
What did we do last night then?
Last night was that craft along,
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was. I had a bit of
Yeah.
a strange day yesterday because I was at the warehouse most of the day.
Oh yeah.
And just here for the last show. Yes, it was the day before.
Carol's just asking about delicate dyes. I think this is this to do, Carol, with acetate? But you say sometimes they don't cut out as well. Is it okay to use the metal plate instead of the magnetic one?
Yes, so what you want to do, so what I do is cut down, I mean it marks your plates, but that's absolutely fine, it doesn't stop them working, is cut down onto your metal shim, and then your magnetic is still in there as well. So I then use my plastic shim, my magnetic and my top plate on top. So I actually use more of a sandwich to make sure you cut them down, and I also give it a double cut. So yeah, it's a good way to cut your acetate. It's really hard. So when you talk about intricate dies, I wouldn't cut things like create a card or an edgeable or something that's really intricate. That's going to be quite tough to cut out tiny little pieces. I would say this snowflake is probably the most intricate it would get.
Yeah.
You could give it a go, but yeah, it's quite difficult to cut acetate because it's plastic, so it's hard to cut through a medium such as that. So just before I put this down, Ben, there's a hole that's punched into this. So if I bring in that dark one, you can see it in the top there. So my biggest tip on this is start at the top when you're doing your foam, because then if it does suddenly come a little bit apart, it's not going to be at the bottom and your sequins won't fall out or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's always good to have sort of that movement at the top and not at the bottom. So all we're going to do, we've got that circle and we're just going to thread that round. So it's almost sort of guiding it with your finger, press down and then just turn it. Because it's really bendy, it's super easy to do. And then we're literally just following that circle all the way around. And then once you get to the other side where you see if this was at the bottom, there might be a tiny gap and then it would not help. So we're just going to cut that like so, and then I'm just stretching that a little bit to push them together. And then that way, that's going to make sure that when you're shaking it, they're not going to come out. But if they do suddenly come a little bit apart or there's a little gap, it's going to be better at not being at the bottom. Now I will remember to put my shaker pieces into this one. So all we're going to do is take that away.
Rose wants to know what you were doing in the warehouse. So what were you doing in the warehouse?
I was just literally shopping. I felt like I was shopping. I wasn't shopping, honestly. So basically, it's so we get an idea of how they put products together, and if there's anything that we think might work for a good show. So whether it be sort of some good buys, whether it be goodie bags that we can put together. So just lots of different ideas and stuff. So I just went and looked what I personally thought would make a good show. And also, we have things that come back from America, we have items that we haven't seen before, and they get a little bit lost because sometimes people don't always know what they're looking for. Yeah. So it's nice for us to go in and see that what we would like for our show.
Kind of imagine you like wandering around with like a magnifying glass, you know, and just sort of looking for all of those deals and all of those things that perhaps we haven't seen before. Did you find some good stuff?
Yeah, yeah, there was some really good stuff. I found some amazing, I can say, because I'm sure they'll be on the show at one point, some amazing butterfly dies. Oh yeah? But they were like pop-out butterflies. I've not seen them before.
What, like pop-out wings, you mean?
Yeah, they're on wings, but you put them, they cut them into the inside. You know, like we've had that pop-out words before.
Oh, okay.
These were pop-out butterflies. They were really nice, really nice. And there was lots of them, and I was like, oh, let's get them on a show. That would be amazing. So look at that. We've done a really a full shaker. I've put all the little pieces in there, so we've got little stars, but I've also added some of those coloured sequins, which are on the show, which are on your Showstopper, and they're lovely because they're almost like tinted in a bit of pink, and they're absolutely beautiful. I was thinking as well, I know someone put 2 tags together to create that double one, so you've got a piece in the middle, but actually if you was to create 2 of the front pieces to put on the back, it would be see-through all the way through anyway, so you could have a see-through one. It just means that they're not actually a tag, but I do love the idea of using these as your what's the word, a picture frame. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, Ben, is I'm going to grab myself a piece of ribbon, and we're just going to thread this through. So I love the fact that you are actually getting your ribbon, and all I'm going to do, not ribbon, love the fact that it's got a hole punched already in there. You do need to get your own ribbon, and we're just going to place that through the centre. So So that's going to give me my tag. So literally loop it through and then pull the two parts together, and that creates your tag. And then I've got myself some pretty papers. I thought, so these papers could be launching next month, but I won't say anything about
no,
that.
yes, they are. What are they not next week?
Well, I think it might have been put onto, but I thought it might have been put onto next month, but I don't know.
Okay. We'll say nothing. you know the ones. Yeah. Can't say, possibly say what it is.
So
Yeah, I thought it was sooner rather than later. Yeah. If you guys saw the countdown to launch, you know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. So
We have seen them.
Oh, okay. We can see. It's my special papers.
There we go.
I've been all secret squirrel then. I didn't realise that they would have already been shown. So yeah, they're in my special papers. But they're also, I think it's one of them out of Sarah's Watercolour Christmas. So you will find them in there as well. So all I've done is I've created myself a little frame. So we're literally just going to place that in the corner there. And I've just put that onto some foam pads. And not for any other reason other to just really just bring our tag to life and just have it as a decorative element for our card. And then I've also just got myself I've cut out some more snowflakes, but I've just done them in the blue cardstock. And then I've just got a little Christmas. It says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas."
And a Happy New Year.
It does make me feel quite Christmassy when I'm crafting Christmas, and when I read sentiments like this, I do end up singing Christmas songs while I'm crafting, and then it makes me want Christmas to be here.
I know what you mean. I kind of feel though, like by the time we've got through the rest of this month and then August is done, as you creep then towards September, I feel like Christmas starts creeping up anyway from September onwards when the kids go back to
I'm
school.
not being funny, Ben. This year, I mean, where has it gone?
Well, we said that yesterday, didn't we, in the green room?
It's
flown.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Cameron, I will show the Showstopper one more time before we go. Know what it is. Alex is just wondering, Debbie, because obviously you're using foam pads and foam on a roll a lot. She says, can you colour the outside of the foam pad so that it's not white?
Yes, brilliant idea, and I've done that many a times before.
Okay.
Yes. So if you wanted your foam pads to be the same colour as your cardstock, for instance, just pick one of your alcohol markers, and you can do that. Yeah, funny enough, when we used to do pen sales, and we'd actually show how to do that in our sort of sell on them.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's just a lovely way to be able to do that. So that's a great idea. So yeah, well done on thinking that idea up, because it works really well.
And Rose is just asking, can you use illusion film instead of acetate between these tags?
Illusion film, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it'd be nice crinkled effect. Yeah, love that idea.
Emma is tempted to get the Showstopper, she says, Emma Thrower. And Laurie says, I've ordered the shaker tag set. Whoop, whoop, I cannot wait to play. Plus, I've got a massive stash of sequins, so I'm totally set.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sequins are good to use. I love making shaker cards, genuinely, all the time. So I think, and actually I'm looking at this card thinking, could have made a double shaker, couldn't we? We could have actually put this square as a shaker and then the shaker card on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
And we would have had a double shaker
The
card.
different colours of sequins.
Yeah, absolutely. So just using that to put some little white snowflakes on there. And there we go. We've made a beautiful card. Quite contemporary, but very Christmassy, out of our snowflake one.
Absolutely fan-blooming-tastic. Your Al's been in touch. Ben, do you think you are feeling Christmassy because you're holidaying in Turkey?
That's very funny.
That is quite funny, actually. That is funny.
I'll save that one for next Friday week.
Oh, yes. You've got enough gags from what I've heard. And Laurie says, since these dies are basically shapes, they will work perfect to die cut from felt. They can hand stitch or decorate, etc. Make felt tags or ornaments. Yes, and Shaz says, oops, the Showstopper is heading my way. Just for those of you who wanted to see it again before we have another quick break, this is the Showstopper. It's all of the dies that you're going to be able to make all these different shaker tags with. So you've got Father Christmas with his shakery beard. Hoo, hoo, hoo. You've got the shakery Snowflake. Then you've got your snow globe. You've got your shakery bauble, and then your shaky stocking. And like we said, I think a lot of these, particularly these two here, you can use sort of year round as well, you know, for sort of small shaker elements on projects. All the dies, and then of course you do get the smaller dies here, which are going to allow you to create shaker elements to go in your projects too, which is really nice. If you go for the Showstopper for an extra £10 or an extra $20, you are going to be getting everything else that we show you here. So the set on its own is the dies plus this pack here of iridescent sequins. If you then go for the Showstopper, you get your 10 meters of foam on a roll, which as you've seen is going to come into its own. We give you extra sequins, 70 grams of sequins from the Cosmic collection, so it gives you choice with what you're going to put in your shakers. You're getting your 12 sheets of acetate included as well, and you're going to get your linen cardstock from the 12 days of Christmas. That is 24 sheets of cardstock in there. So essentially what we've done is we have popped together a collection which allows you to be able to get making the shakers straight away. I know the majority of you will probably have more sequins and acetate and foam, but we've given you everything that you need here. So if you don't, you're well away. And for that price of £23.18 or $34.16, I think that is a phenomenal buy. We are going to take another short break. When we come back, your final questions, maybe one more quick final demo, and of course we'll find out who the two people are that have won one of Debbie's mates. We'll meet you back here very shortly.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat, then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new show up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. I think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Chicken wrap. Barry White. Emma Thrower was asking what sequins you used in that last project.
It's the ones you've got right next to you on the pack shop. Those ones there. So if you've gone for the Showstopper, you'll get them in there.
Did you? But you do also get those ones if you just buy the tags. These ones.
Oh, okay.
These ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Those
Yeah,
ones.
they're really pretty because they've got that sort of pink sort of tinge
Iridescent.
to them. Yeah, really, really beautiful.
You obviously don't get the cosmic-y ones though. Those are just in the Showstopper. The other question, we talked about this earlier, but it's fine because it's always good to repeat. And I know from my own mistake the answer to this question. But Alison says, will acetate cut okay in the MIDI with these dies?
No, because acetate is too strong a material. It's plastic.
Nearly does.
It nearly does. I was going to say, so some of the, so the snow globe might, because it's just a circular edge, that might do it. And you could always put some extra cardstock in it with it, which would give it an extra push through there. But really, it's not ideal to put through your manual machines.
The one that I tried to do the other day on that Craft Wars was like a flower-shaped die, and it didn't cut that. It marked it, but didn't quite cut it. So.
But that's, and if you've only got a manual machine, Ben, the other thing is that it will imprint onto it.
Yes,
so
and
then
then
you
you
could use your little snips and cut around it.
Yeah.
So that would be an easy way to do it. The other way to do it is just to literally cut out your the template, stick it on, and then cut around it. Because even some tiny little bits around the edges, you're not going to notice once your shaker tag's done.
There are ways and means, is what we're saying. What was I going to say? Oh yes, we are a third of the stock of the Showstopper gone. Just to let you know, we've got 10 minutes left on the show. What can we possibly show in the final 10 minutes? Because I know the shakers take a little bit of time, don't they?
Yeah, they do, but I reckon we can get a stocking done.
Okay.
So let's do the stocking. I love this one. I don't know why, and I don't even know why it's my favourite. I just really like the stocking. I like making stockings, maybe because it's like, maybe because I love a field stocking. So, right, so let's do some extra pieces here. So we need, first of all, the shaker part. So we're literally going to cut 2 pieces together. So let's pop that like so. In fact, can we do it that way around? Yeah, I think we can fit both on then. So do that one, then the middle section, and then we can take it down like so. So just making sure I've got a similar gap all the way around, which looks about right. So that's that one. Then we need our little heel and toe covers.
Oh yes.
So pop that on as well. Going to also put our red berries on, and the green we're going to cut that one. Oh, and we're going to cut a different one as well. So let's pop these on. Put this one in, and that's going to be our red as well. So we don't need all that green for that one, do we? So let's just have that little piece there and cut those ones out. And I love the fact with these, Ben, that it doesn't matter what colour your makes are. You can, or what colour your present is, you could even make these to really coordinate with whatever your wrapping paper is at Christmas.
Yeah.
Now here's a question for you for Christmas wrapping. Do you do all the same? Do you do different ones? Do you have a mixture? Do you use up last year's wrapping papers?
Yeah, well, I tend to do a bit of everything, but I tend to use wrapping paper. So I'll do the same wrapping paper for the same people, if you know what I mean.
A different one for
Well, different
each
one
person.
for the,
yes,
each
so
person.
I do that. That's exactly what I do.
So then if the tag falls off, I still know who the present belongs to.
Yeah, so I don't put tags on anything.
Ah, okay. So what do you do? So you just have the presents and know whose is whose from the wrapping paper?
So I generally wrap the presents and in whoever's wrapping they are, and then I put them into a big bag or a gift bag with a tag on.
Oh, so you tag the bag?
Yes, tag the bag.
Bag tag.
Yes, absolutely.
Interesting.
Right, so that one is for our stocking or for our shaker element. And then, in fact, I've got a few other bits already cut. So let's just get to the making of it so we can get this done. So we've got this piece. We've got then our sock toppers or heel and toe. Then we've got a background one. Then I've also cut out a green one, which is the middle part that comes out, because I want that stuck onto this one, because we want to be able to see our little pieces that are in there. So we're literally just going to place this one on the inside. So that's going to go into our sock. And again, it's just about having a similar sort of edge all the way round. And then this one, I've already die cut into the acetate, so you can see that one on there. So we're going to use our dotted tape pen, and that will just be around the edges of our boot or our stocking. Placing it over the top. Yeah, I love thinking about wrapping paper, but I am terrible for not using last year's, because then I see all this nice new wrapping paper. I end up stocking up on it, and then when we go up in the loft to get the Christmas decorations, you realise you've got loads of wrapping paper still up there. And this year I've kept promising myself I need to just go and sort that out. I need to, because I've got a massive box full of wrapping paper.
Oh, I always try and use up last year's first, and then I go out and buy more when I sort of need
I'm
it.
not very good like that.
I'm chief rapper as well. I don't know how I've ended up with that job, because I don't think I'm the best rapper in the world. But
okay.
I tend to. I mean, obviously Laura wraps my presents for me. I don't wrap my own presents. Can you imagine?
Obviously.
But yeah, I tend to be chief rapper.
Yeah,
I really enjoy it. Just
me
rapping
too.
whilst you maybe got a Christmas movie on.
That's exactly what I do.
Glass of wine.
Yep.
I enjoy the whole process.
Yeah, me too. I'm exactly the same.
It's a great way to get Christmassy, isn't it? Feel Christmassy.
It's the one thing. My youngest daughter, she hated that I could always wrap presents really well.
Yeah.
So I remember one Christmas we sat down. She said, "You've got to teach me how to wrap presents really well." And she's exactly the same. She wraps them. And the trick is to have the right size wrapping paper.
Yes.
So it's no good when you get to the ends having loads of extra. You want to get it the right size, and then you'll get perfect.
I remember as a kid when I used to wrap presents, particularly for my sister, I used to use loads of sticky tape. I used to wrap it round, 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 wrap it round. So it took them ages to open their present on Christmas morning. No, well, you say that was mean, but actually it just built the anticipation and the surprise for the recipient of said present. Yeah, only if it was a good gift, exactly right. If it was a terrible gift, then it was like a lot of wasted effort. But
I can't fit another big snowflake in there, so I'm just going to get some smaller ones.
I was just going to say, Rose, as well, like that is a lovely way to do it. If you want to make your own wrapping paper, she says, I like craft paper, and then I stamp onto it. So you could do that, make your own paper that way.
That's a really nice way of doing it, yeah.
And then that's recyclable as well, isn't it? Because I know some wrapping papers these days, if they've got like a sheen on them, you can't recycle and put them in the recycle bin. So yeah, craft paper is a good way to do it. And create your own wrapping paper, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, there we go. Let's pop that
Perfect.
on like so. So we've got our stockings.
Shaky stocking.
And then literally we're just going to use our little glue bottle to pop these on.
Stand by as well if you've commented on the show. Winners incoming. Winners incoming. Yes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I used to love it before I did this job. When I used to win a card from anywhere, I used to get really excited.
Have you decided which? Eh? Who? What? Where? Have you decided which ones you're going to give away? That card are you going to do?
Yeah, we'll definitely do the card, and
Yeah.
actually we won't get to make the bag, but I might give away this one, but I'll show you the finished one. Because it's really cute and it's good for anybody. Do you remember the little pad bag?
Oh yeah, the pad bag,
that
the
we
gift
had,
bag, pad
yes.
bags,
Yes.
pad bag gift bags,
So I'm going to
bags.
put that on there,
pads.
like so.
Yeah, I remember those.
Stick that down. And then I've got just a little white pen, and all I'm going to do is just put some little highlights on the cherries there. And that's it. That's our little
Cute.
tag. So really cute little tag there, very cute. And then if I bring in my finished mate, all I did was threaded it through. And then look, it fits beautifully on that little pad bag. So we will send that out as well.
So
these two
these
here,
two we're going to give away. So let's do the winners then, and then we'll do a final roundup. So which one do you want to give away first?
let's do the card first.
Okay, so the card is going to... oh, where's it gone now?
Lost it.
Hold the light. Oh, got it. The card goes to Geraldine Sadiku. Yes,
Well done,
Geraldine.
Geraldine. You've got the card. There we go. Geraldine, that's going to wing its way to you.
And then the bag with the tag from the gift bag, pad goes to Alison Gibson.
Well done, Alison. You will have the bag, pad,
Tag.
tag.
Geraldine and Alison, you need to message us to claim your prizes. Obviously, you need your address so we can send these out. CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Debbie will sign them for you as well, and I might squiggle on there as well,
Yes.
if you wish, if you want. Thank you, everyone, for all the lovely comments that you sent through. Remember to comment in the later show as well. So we're back live at 5. Yes, Dawn, to answer your question, we are live at 5, always live at 5. And tonight we are doing Cartload, with it being Thursday. It's a bit of a Cartload reloaded show, so lots of great deals that you may have missed from the last few weeks. We've got some great individual deals for you, plus we've got the return of Bargain Corner, so if you missed out on the deals that we brought you for that last week, again, it's a second opportunity to snap those up. Alison says, ooh, thank you, you're welcome. And also tonight, more comments, the better, please, because we will be giving somebody the opportunity to win £25 or $25 to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. And once again, all you'll need to do is comment. Ideally tonight, we're looking for your funny holiday stories, seeing as I'm off on me jolly ols after today. And Debbie's got a few tales. I'd have to have a bit of a think about funny holiday tales. You guys got any in the gallery for later on? Nicola doesn't. Sam? Can't think of any. Brilliant. It's going to be a great talk of that then, isn't it? No, we'll have a think between shows, and hopefully you guys have got some, not necessarily funny, but maybe like your fondest holiday memories we can do as well. Funny and fond. Fond and funny. So get ready to send those in later on tonight. For now though, Debbie, thank you so much. I've really enjoyed that show, and safe to say, what a fun collection. Easy way to make shaker tags. Really fun shaker tags, and a great price as well.
Oh, an amazing price. Yeah, absolutely. I love things that are affordable to people, and I love the fact that you can make these on your cards, your boxes, your bags, anything you want, your Christmas trees, your decorations. So, and quite an affordable way to do it as well.
Yeah. So if you haven't yet snapped up yours, make sure you do the Showstopper. We are heading towards 40% of that stock gone now, so do make sure you grab. And I think, as more people wake up across the world, lots of people will be rewatching the show and then shopping as well. So shake a leg if you want to get the shaker tags. Can't believe I just thought of that now. An hour and 58 minutes into the show. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back with you for that cartload show. In the meantime, do check out all the deals. Still on the website, you've got the 10 for 10 with the dies. That continues. And, of course, if it's storage you're after, you've still got our Sort and Store event with up to 50% off selected items on our website. We'll see you back here, though, for cartload in 3 hours' time, live at 5. Bye for now.